Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want.
Okay, so at this point, it's like dusk, early morning, because I do remember it kind of being like light outside now. So long story short, fast forward, I'm able to walk outside because he lets me walk outside since he sees I'm not dead. And then as I get outside, I was about to just start walking all the way back to the main city, but I was like, no, I can't do that. Something told me, like, don't leave. You're not supposed to leave yet. Don't leave. So I ended up falling back to the ground again, having multiple episodes again. And at this point, he does call 911, but he doesn't give them the address to the house because he knows he's in the wrong and he could go to jail. So at this point, I just let my episodes happen again, try to get my energy back up and whatever. So I get back up and I walk like to the edge of the street and I see the ambulance at the end of the block. I'm like, I can't walk out because if I walk out and let them take me, then I already know what type of dude he is. He gonna try to flip it to make it seem like I'm just not there and this and that. So I was like, ooh, sheesh. So at this point, I'm like, what can I do since they're already there? They end up leaving though. I was thinking, like, what can I do to make him like really call the police? So I got this idea in my head that I'm just gonna start busting out the windows to all my cars. I can't go to jail for that. It's my property. So I started with my truck, which was parked outside of the gate. So I just started breaking everything. The computer, the windows, everything, the doors, I didn't care. So at this point, this is when he comes outside after he hears the banging and stuff, and he starts to beat on me again. He starts to chase me. He eventually really called the police and was telling them that I was beating on him and he's scared for his life and I'm crazy, mentally unstable, and I'm just somebody that he was having sex with, which was not true. Like, he was just saying all kinds of stuff, just like, and it all backfired on him. Like, we were together almost a whole year in a relationship, not just a sexual relationship, a whole relationship. Like, I was pregnant with our daughter, Soraya. Like, you really trying to make me look bad out here. And that wasn't about to happen. So long story short, as you can already tell by the police report, that's what happened once they got there. And like I said, he tried to make it seem like I was just crazy and I was just some female he was just having sex with or whatever. So from him just showing them the videos, like, they already knew what was up, because when they ran his name, he had a long list of domestic violence with multiple women that I never knew about. And as far as the truck situation, they ran the van on the truck and seen that it was not his truck, it was not his property, it was in my name because it was mine, I owned it. So I wasn't going to jail for damaging my own property. And long story short, the DA picked up the case and I got my restraining order against him, and that same day I bounced out. I just said, forget everything, forget everybody, and I bounced out and I moved hella far away from everybody and everything. And I started over. So You know, like I said, where there's a will, there's a way. And, you know, if you or somebody you know is going through this, once again, I know I've said this plenty of times before, there are options out there for you guys. Because if I would have knew about those options long time ago, I would have been left him long time ago. But I just was feeling like I didn't have nobody in my corner. Like, everybody was just speaking bad on me, and then just thinking they can talk to me any kind of way. Like, I'm not no little ass kid. Like, I'm not. So I felt like I didn't have nobody to turn to or nowhere to go. And that's why I just stayed in the situation I was in, because I was like, I gotta figure out something. Like, I don't have nobody to turn to. Like, nobody at all. But I'm glad everything happened, because everything happened for a reason. I'm so glad I moved away from everybody. I was able to get my mind back like 100%. Like, and I'm in my bag. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I just like thank God for like just getting me out that situation, and like just being able to just, you know, breathe without being in fear of me saying the wrong thing and getting slapped, or not doing something fast enough and getting stopped in the face or kicked, or, you know, it was just very rough, very emotional, but I made it. I made it. Your girl made it. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and for all my new viewers, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And thank you all for tuning in. Peace.
What are you doing, Ma? Stop it! No! Just somebody I used to have a sexual relationship before, but this... No, just a friendship, but we had a sexual content before. We had sex before. We never had a relationship.
Yeah, I'm afraid my best friend proved that you're lying.
Whatever, I'm not worried about nothing. Out! Why is you hitting me?